Yeah, good morning folk. It's Saturday the 27th of December. So we're out in a wee kind of get the excess fat off his walk up in Glencoe.
Some of us have no excess fat.
As you can hear and see, I'm up with Alistair again, so it's nice to be out with him again. So we're going to do, this morning we're going to do a nice wee ridge walk. At the moment we're just currently heading up Bodach, and then we're going to walk along the ridge to the Devil's Staircase, and then we've got a car, my car's back there, we come up in Alistair's car to this point. I've done this before, maybe about 6 years ago, but I've done it the opposite way. I went from the Devil's Staircase up to here, and then I had to walk up the road back to the car, which was a killer. So we're going to get a steep climb out of the way first, in case it's a wee bit icy, a wee bit easier walking up it. And then it's a nice walk right along. Conditions at the moment, it's like -5 at points coming up in the car there, so it's really cold. Nice though, it's pretty breezy here, which makes it feel even worse. But the sun's coming up just now, as you can see back over there. And it's just lovely. So we're expecting a nice clear walk. Hopefully we should be back at another calf for about maybe 3:30 at the latest. We'll just take our time obviously, but this is great. So we're just going to catch you further up. As I say, I'm trying to be bold just now. Just up with 2 layers on at the moment. As soon as you stop, you can feel it. When I'm moving, it's not too bad. So I brought my down jacket and my hard shell. Just more for wind protection. I think it's forecast for rain at all today. A wee bit of high pressure just now over Christmas Day and that, Christmas Eve. So the hills would have been busy. They'll be busy again today obviously. But I'd be surprised if we met anybody walking between the 2 points. As I say, it's a lovely walk. But obviously with the surrounding hills, you get plenty to choose from. So we'll see if we meet Andy later on. Yeah, just watch your footing. Yeah, we're getting some nice cloud drifting into Stobcorrinain Loch and Bidden now. Beautiful with the light hitting it. Lovely colours. Just stunning all around about just now. So the walk up so far is pretty good. Just a couple of wee icy bits in the path, but we've managed to avoid it all. And the wind's coming and going, but it's actually quite nice. It's keeping you cool. Maybe too cool at times, but still alright. So it's just steady work coming up here. Not too bad going up that way.
Yeah.
Not too bad going up that way.
Ah, it's alright, it's dry.
You can see the sun's hitting more of the mountains now. Still beautiful over at Bidden. Yeah, and as we thought, it'll be busy today. Quite a few coming up now. That's our car park just in there. Yeah, it's us hitting the sunshine now. which is always nice. You see in the background just coming over. So we should be in it for the rest of the day. Unless the clouds have got some say in it. Oh, it's breezy out there. I bet I dropped there, eh? Watch yourself.
There's the guys, yeah.
And that's our ridge. Going right along there, up there. Beautiful. The view's back over. As I say, it's very breezy up here. I don't know if I'll get the drone up later on, but I'll try anyway. Yeah, getting some nice views down here. Not quite at the top yet, but we can start to see the ridge now. Here's a Chancellor, Alistair. Aye, there's a Chancellor there. Me and Alistair went out to when we were doing the ridge. The mighty Chancellor. And you're right out of the wind here. Beautiful. Impressive for here, Alistair, eh? Yeah, it's the Chancellor. The trickiest bit was that wee kind of rocky section, just in that middle bit. And obviously great views from just out there. Yeah, conditions are great there, eh? What was it like down there?
That there is narrower than
The Chancellor?
aye.
Is it?
And it's about 40, 50 feet below it.
Uh-huh,
But you go further out,
uh-huh.
so the drops. Hang me now.
I seen you on that wee greeny bit down at the bottom there.
So I walked away out to the end.
But these clouds just swirling through are just stunning. All around down to the wee loch there.
And
Over to Schoolhouse Ridge, and we've got Anach up here, aye, just beautiful.
anyone fancying doing the Chancellor,
Uh-huh,
they should try that as well.
yeah, definitely. There's a lovely wee hike up there. Quite breezy. And as you can see, the clouds start coming and going now. Still lovely though. And when it clears, it's just beautiful. Aye. So we'll take a wee wander up to the summit, and then we'll find this path that takes us down onto the ridge. Yeah, there's the Chancellor again. I can see that wee ridge, Alistair. Yeah, Alistair took a wee walk down that ridge to the left of the Chancellor. Just in there, aye. Yeah, so we had a wee bite to eat there. Wee coffee, which was lovely, with a cracking view. So we're just going to go up to the summit just now, touch that, and then as I say we'll head along the ridge, which is, that's the ridge we're going along there. We'll go up to the summit first, that's it just there, and I think we just go just in that way and drop down onto it. Lovely. But look at these views, eh? Just stunning. The Chancellor. And that one to the left, the Alistair, that's the one he walked along earlier. Beautiful. The ridge is getting a wee bit of cloud cover. Bidding's looking good. And just in the rest of Glencoe, the Bookholder in Brannochmoor. Just all stunning. So we'll go up and touch the summit then, Alistair. Okay. Yeah, the views from this summit are stunning as well. See, it's very frosty down there in the glen. Not getting much sun at all. Get the Ben over there. Again, not as much snow as you might think, or you'd have thought. Blackwater Reservoir down there. So we'll be dropping down there, walking up there, down and right along there, aye. Beautiful. Got a kind of rainbow effect on the side of that mountain there. Lovely. And there's Anach, Bodach Ridge along there. Yeah, great to be back up in Glencoe again. Love it. The down jacket's on now. Very, very windy and cold up here. I thought it might have been busier than this. As I say, it's lovely weather conditions. Met a couple of folk, but I thought it would have been more. And I certainly don't think we'll meet MD going along that ridge. As I say, it's, although Glencoe's popular, it's not kind of, well, as far as I'm aware, it's not a very popular walk along there. Although it's great. As I say, most folk would come up here and maybe do the ridge, or maybe just come up here and back down again. But they're missing out. But as I say, it's quite a distance between the two. You need a car at each end, which we've done. We've got a car at this end and a car back at the Devil's Staircase, so it makes it a lot easier. So we're just taking a few snaps here, and then we're going to push on. Yeah, so we're going to look for this path now. Or getting down off here anyway. Does it look like a path there?
No, I'd say it's over there, Frank.
Aye, that's a ridge over there. Aye, I can see the path there.
Aye.
Oof! Aye, you want to go down there?
Oh.
Aye, you want to go down there? Yeah, it's starting to get quite icy coming down here. Still not need the spikes or nothing. Just a wee bit icy in patches. They're kind of easily avoided at the moment. Yeah, as I say, it's a beautiful ridge walk. Views either side are stunning. To the left we'll have the Moors, and to the right we'll have Glencoe. Anyway, catch up with Alistair. I don't want to be tripping there. What a background there. Stunning. Just back to Bodach, then Achigach, and then if I swing round, you get Biddying over there. Just superb. And as I say, to my left, you get Ben Nevis and the Moors. Stunning up here, Alistair, eh? Yeah, I know, aye. Yeah, just everywhere you look, eh? As we sort of cairn up at the top of this one. Blackwater Reservoir, dead ahead. And that bit of water over there is Loch Eldamore. I'll let a breath of wind here. Yeah, if this has got a name, I'll put it up. So as I say, Blackwater Reservoir, Loch Eldamore, or the Moors. I think that's the Grey Quarries just over that way, aye, Alistair. Over there. Yeah, because that's Scour Eldamore, that's the most easterly one. And then you've got Binny Moor there, and then the rest of the Moors are over this side. Right. And see that one over there? That's Stob Ban.
By itself?
Yeah, that was Stob Ban, that's a nice one as well. Yeah, it started to get very breezy all of a sudden again. So it was time to go on the move again. Heat up a bit. Is that the path kind of down there, Alistair? Aye.
I would say so.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is the next steep section ahead of us, right along that ridge. Once we're up there, that's the kind of highest point, and it'll just be all downhill after that. Bloody warm when that wind dies down. Bloody cold when it picks up. Yeah, so it's us almost at the top of this bit. Going to be a bit more cloud cover coming in. Again, I think I'll just be passing through. Views over to the Ben again. There's a wee bit of a cairn marker up there, Alistair, eh?
Right. Rolling.
Views back to Bodach. As I say, everywhere you look, the views are just stunning. Even Alistair's looking particularly nice today with his new beard he got for Christmas.
Yes. I'll tell you where I got mine, and you can go and buy one for yourself.
As I said, we've got some serious drop-offs down there. You don't want to be falling down there, Alistair, eh?
That's 1,000 feet before you stop.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is the better way to come when you're doing it. Just get a steep bit over with first, especially if it's a bit icy. And then you just come to the other side of Bodach onto this ridge, and then it's just a nice walk along. Just a wee bit undulating, but it's not too bad at all. Doesn't matter what way you do it for views, they're just stunning. And that's what I says to Alistair, I'll give him 50 quid if we met anybody else on this walk. And so far, not seen a soul. So he's getting worried. Yeah, he's getting worried. That'd be some drop right off there, wouldn't it?
Up, aye.
Isn't it? Aye, that would be some drop. You see for there, aye.
You're not. You're getting tenderised.
Oh, aye. Yeah, so that's us had an RB pit stop there, coffee and some rolls, well, some sandwiches anyway. So that was nice, just polished off the last of the coffee, nice wee latte. So I think we're maybe about 2/3 of the way along this ridge now. So we're just going to push on again. Cloud again is still just coming and going, which is really nice. So, oops. Oh, right. Kind of out of place here. Yeah, so that's us at the highest point, the unnamed point on the ridge. Nice one, Alistair.
Right, done.
Yeah. Okay, a wee spin run. Whoa. Anyway, we're heading over that way. Wind's picking up again. Let's go. Yes, we're getting some lovely light now, all over. Taking over to the bend that way. Blackwater Reservoir straight ahead. Benacrulis, there's another wee bit of cloud. I will be dropping just off that one. That's the Buckle over there in cloud. And then down Glencoe. Just absolutely stunning. And back along the ridge. What a day it's been. Just glorious. Oh, get the hood back up. As I say, that wind's just coming and going. Aye.
Picks up. Holy Christ.
You feel it, don't you?
Yep.
Find a way through this. Ho ho ho. Yeah. Just need to watch yourself here.
Yes, very. Well, let's see if we keep my weight.
Yeah, I know. Here's me saying coming back with dry boots as well, as he sinks in.
I think we've got a cross bank, no problem.
Yeah.
Plenty of rocks or grass.
Oh!
That's what I'm saying, no
Aye.
stretching your snake.
Nearly doing a Bambi there. Testing it.
Aye.
Looks quite thick, doesn't it, but?
Oh, I think it is thick, but I'm not standing on it.
Oh, that's thick, alright.
Aye.
Yep.
No, there's...
No worth it?
Glass, slippy glass.
Yeah, not bad, Alistair. Not bad. Oh, there, baby steps.
No, that's it.
Aye, good stuff. Yeah, so we're getting a wee bit lower now, and as you can see, it's a wee bit more icier, kind of frosty, slippy. So we're just taking our time here. As the sun's gone down, we're getting some lovely colour on the tops before they disappear.
Oh, look at
Ah, that it?
aye.
I see the cloud just spilling over it, aye.
Yep, that's the first today.
Yeah, be lovely, I know. Anyway, we're nearly at the Devil's Staircase now, and that's a decent path. Yeah, so that's us on the main path now, the West Highland Way path. So this is the path that would take you down to Kinlochleven. It's a big cane marker, that's where we came from up there. Yeah, so it's just a nice walk down to my car, which is right at the bottom of this path. So, we'll head on down and I'll give you some stats back at the car. Yes, that's us finally back at the car. Just over 8 hours and 14.5k. What an absolutely brilliant day. Superb. The conditions, the light, the views, everything was just superb up there. So we thoroughly enjoyed it. So we've got ourselves back to my car. We're just going to pack up and we'll head up to Alistair's car. And then we'll head back down again. But all in all, a cracking day, Alistair, eh?
Yes.
Superb.
Brilliant.
So if you watched this far, thanks very much and I'll catch you in the next adventure. Adios.
Adios.